Hello, friends. I am Chevy. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How's life in your world? How's things where you are? I hope it's fantastic. Everything here is great, and yeah, it's a good day. Uh, to preface that, I had a series of not great events this weekend that really made me reflect internally, which probably means I didn't have a great weekend. But it was fun. I had good times. Got to spend lots of time with them and stuff. But so Friday was just not a great mental day for me, and I was struggling through my normal work. I was struggling with the side project work. Nothing was making sense anymore. I just felt completely incompetent, and I realized that experience, mixed with some experiences I had while playing games this weekend, made me realize that I need to be better at failure. I've said this for years and years and years on this show, that failure is the key to success. Failure is the key to learning, and I believe that wholeheartedly. But for some reason, in these particular aspects of my life, I'm gonna say it's my ego rears up and like takes a bite out of me, and it hurts, right? And I recognize that in both of these situations. I'd like to think that I don't have a big ego. I mean, I have an ego, obviously. For 7 years, I've been talking to a camera every day and putting it on the internet, hoping that people will watch it. That takes ego, right? But I don't, I'd like to think I don't have an overinflated ego that gets in the way. I like to remain as humble as I can. I like to be servant. I'm a very good servant. And I like to be open to learning new things. I like to believe that about myself. Whether it's true or not is in under question here. This is the whole point. I was having some struggles with this side project. The project owner called, started to walk me through, or I started to walk him through all the problems I was facing. I've got this and this and this and this. Nothing's worked. I've deleted things. I don't know what I'm doing. I was really just beating myself up because I felt stupid. And he was just like, stop. Stop talking. Like, he's like, I don't know. He's like, we just take this one problem at a time. And so he started to step through the problems that I was having, and I was screwing up. He was like, why don't you try this? I was typing things wrong. He's like, don't you know what you're doing? And I'm like, I think so. I don't know. Maybe today I don't know what I'm doing. And at the end of that, we had a resolution, not of the whole scope of the problem, but we had a resolution between us. It was an understanding. And what I've come to realize from that is I like being a resource, not a liability. Working on this project, I'm charging by the hour, and I'm keeping track of the hours I'm actually spending, and I feel like I am just draining this person's money. Like I'm just throwing it away. And that bothered me. And that got in the way of my ego about whether I know what I'm doing or not. I think I know what I'm doing. I would like to say I know what I'm doing. But obviously Friday was not my day. So Friday night, a friend came over. We played games. We played the train game. We played some three-player games. We played Stone Age, which I lost horribly, M1 handedly. We played Ares Expedition, which I think I won. And then we played the train game. I'm done with the train game. I've said that. It's done. I'm happy with it. But we tried a few things. And at the end of that, I'm still graded by part of it. There's still this extra little there's when you take your action is really simple. Put trains on board. After that, though, there's all these little maintenance tasks you have to do that just they don't feel quite right. And I've been trying to figure out a way to fix those maintenance tasks for a while now. And me and my friends sat and talked about it and talked about it. And we never really did come up with a solution. I have a couple ideas, but I haven't tried them yet. So Saturday, Em and I sat down to play. We played Magic the Gathering, and what I discovered was so I have a long history with that game. I've been playing that game since '94. Since I was 15 years old, I've been playing. Well, I mean, I played it until my 20s and then I quit. So, but it's been it's been a part of my life. And I was an extremely competitive player when I was stationed in Hawaii. I played tournaments weekly, it seemed like. Probably not, but probably more like twice a month or once a month or something like that. I played all the tournaments, Pro Tour qualifiers, all that stuff. And I'd like to think that I'm pretty good at the game. I've never been great. I was never going to be professional, but I was pretty good. And when M beats me, this ego thing goes, why are you losing? Like, this is stupid. You should be crushing this person. And it made me grumpy. Not necessarily the losing part. What made me grumpy was being affected by that loss. Being so deeply impacted. The same as on Friday. Being so deeply impacted by failing at this, air quotes, failing at this side job, just hurt me. And then I got grumpy about that. And I know we've talked about, like, there are aspects of my life where I do not feel ego at all. When I'm trying to make a board game, I'm fully aware that for iteration after iteration after iteration, it's going to fail. It's going to be bad. And it doesn't affect my ego whatsoever. Writing. When I write something, the reason I can't finish a book is because the ego and my ego knows that it's garbage. And I just can't. Making woodworking projects, I can kind of fail, mostly because I know that if I accidentally cut too much wood off of this, I can glue another piece back on and it'll probably be fine. So I can fail there, to some degree. I like to have things look nice, but structurally I can fail, because I can fix it. But in these little ego hits, they hurt, and I don't know how to stop that. And I don't know that I can. The fact of the matter is I don't know that I can shut it down. But what I would like to do is be less affected by it. Because I felt, at the end of Friday, working on that side project, I felt incompetent to like an entirely new degree. I felt like I was a complete idiot and that I should have never, taken this on. I should have never spent this person's money. I should have never said, I can help you, because I felt just so bad about it. That's all past. Saturday morning I woke up, I took another shot at it. I made really good headway. We met up on Saturday, did a little work on it. It kind of helped me through a few things that I was struggling with. We talked again, we met up on Sunday. So I was able to work on it a little bit over the weekend and iron out some of those details. I still feel like I'm too slow. I still feel like I'm spending way more time doing things than I should be. Because I feel like I'm making really stupid mistakes. But I think part of that is just unfamiliarity with the system as a whole. And I just have to get in that headspace. And that'll happen with time. And, talking to him, he's fully aware of that. And he's willing to work with me on that. But, I need to be better at taking an L. I need to be better at stuffing my ego back down and not letting it rear its ugly head. Working on that this week. So we'll see how that goes. How was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends and wonderful people. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Today's word you should know to sound smart is nubile. It is an adjective meaning of sexually developed and attractive youth. We have explained time and again to Melinda that she must get a personal trainer like the rest of us to be truly nubile. Nubile, N-U-B-I-L-E. Ew. Does that really mean like youth?